Um, well, I mean, I really don't place that much people as like political heroes. I mean, I really don't look at politicians as heroes. So I don't really have, or role models for that matter. So I guess it's like the Charles Barkley, we're not role models. Um, so I mean, I look at like great leaders who've changed the world with their ideas and their courage, political courage too. So I look at like a Pope John Paul II as somebody that's a role model. That is a seminal hero.
Why?
I mean, because of his faith, but also because of his willingness to apply faith to end human suffering, to stand up against communism the way he did, to risk his religious position, to take a political position, was courageous. Ronald Reagan, Pope John Paul, and the Chicago School of Economics are the folks that deserve credit for the wall coming down 20 years ago and ending a century of death and totalitarianism and human suffering. I mean, that is a standard to aspire to. And so those are the standards that I aspire to in my small way to kind of live up to the great standards that they set. Ronald Reagan is a political role model because of, again, his willingness to speak with moral clarity, and his willingness to translate philosophical principles into actual policy. I'd say Milton Friedman the same way, translating his just kind of incredible knowledge of economics and his incredible insight into human behavior into everyday policies and everyday language that people could understand and get around and inculcate. I mean, those are the folks that I guess I would look at and say, okay, I mean, that's a gold standard to aspire to, more so than kind of just run-of-the-mill politicians.
Big thinkers and thinking outside the box is kind of the kind of way that you think, the way that you would govern, and the ideas you would try to promote in with the bully pulpit of the governorship.
That's right. I mean, it's it's the Thomas Jefferson line. You never submit to the whole system of my beliefs or creed to any party of men whatsoever. And to do so is the last degradation of a free and moral agent. So I'm not here, like I said. I mean, I got to say it again because I see it on the campaign trail all the time. I am not here to regurgitate somebody else's talking points. I'm here to offer my ideas, my policy prescriptions, my assessment and diagnosis of the problem, and I think I'm the only candidate who's got the diagnosis of the problem correct. And then let people decide if they think that I'm on the mark.